Hi, I'm Darren, and today the subject of this video will be to learn restraint, because when I usually go out I take around 200 to 300 photos and like 5 or 6 of them are actually good. And today I want to try a different approach. It's more like going out with a film camera. I've put a 512 megabyte card in this camera, which gives it 15 pictures raw. I will hit 3 different locations. I'm just arrived at the first. And I will take 5 photos at each location and see if anything useful comes out of it. So let's see what we can get here at the first location, which is the Castle Fondern in Oberhausen. So this behind me is the castle, so you can see it like this. It's a bit loud here because the highway is right at the other side of the road. There's some cars parked here, I don't know, maybe there's a wedding because you can get married here. So I find the first picture of the day that I will take. It's right in front of the castle, a bit to the side. There's sadly a car parked in front, but I will take the shot anyway. So you can see here it's 15 shots that I have today, so I will take the first. It's f11, ISO 160, and let the camera calculate it to a shutter speed of 1/80th of a second on tripod. So I'll take the picture now. So you will see the edited version right now. Yeah, I think that's the first, and that might be the only picture I take here. Take a little walk around and see if there's anything else of interest. Yeah, I'm a bit sad that there's a wedding here because there's a lot of cars in front, and there's a car parked right in front of the gateway of the castle. So yeah, let's see if we can find anything else. The car is backing out, so I'll take another picture without it. And you'll see that one too, because today I think I would show you just every picture that I took. Yeah, so you can see what I came up with. So I just found my second shot and I actually like it a lot better than the first. It's right in front of the castle with these balloons in front. I don't really like the balloons, but what can you do? So 1, 2, 3, fire. So I find the third church of Burg Fondern. It's the gatehouse at the side, with a bit of a moody sky up in behind it. I think I have to go even a bit dark. It's already f11. Oh, I dropped the camera. Quite hard to film with too. Yeah, I'll still go with f11. It's 1/60th of a second, I'm sorry. And still ISO 160, or there's people walking by, so let's wait for the people, or maybe they add interest. I think they add interest. Random thing happening, but just let it integrate into the shot. So I already took this shot because I couldn't get the tripod quite the way I would like to have gotten it, so I had it handheld and I couldn't manage to film myself getting a handheld shot. It's a picture of the Green Knight right here at Burg Fondern. There's some very interesting myth behind the Green Knight. He supposedly stole every maiden from this castle and brought her in his dream world. So yeah, and he still haunts this place, or maybe watches it now. I'm not sure why he's here. So that was Castle Fondern in Oberhausen, first location. I took 4 shots and I think I didn't miss a lot. I think 1 or 2 might actually be good. Yeah, so this restraint thing might actually help to improve my photography. So it's on to the next location. It's just I think 5 to 10 minute drive. It's actually right at the other side of this highway right behind me, but I have to drive around. So I've never been there. There's a sculpture. Let's see if we can get anything interesting there. See you soon. So I just arrived at the second location. I think I have to walk a bit more here. It's a bit more of a wide area. See an interesting bridge that might be a shot, and we will then get to the sculpture which is called Zauberlehrling, which means wizard's apprentice in English. So let's see. So this is the first time we can actually see the wizard's apprentice. You can think of it what you want. It's supposed to be art. I'm not too sure about it. I'm thinking of getting the first shot from here with this spring trees in front. Yeah, let's see. Let's get up the tripod and see how it looks as a still. So I just realized that it wouldn't really have worked to get this camera on a tripod and use this to film. So I just put the 81 on a tripod and I will use the G6 handheld for this shot. I will zoom all the way into 42mm, f11 200th of a second, ISO 160, and I'll take the shot right now. And you can see on the screen how it turned out. So we're at the Wizard's Apprentice. I'm right behind the camera and I will take the shot with the G6 just a bit higher than the tripod is right now, so that the grass line is right at the horizon. I'm sorry for the wind, I hope you can hear me. It's also the reason why I won't go in front of the tripod, because I'm scared it will fall down and destroy my expensive camera. So I'll take the shot right now and you will see on your screen how it turned out. So I have 2 shots left at this location and then we will move on, so let's see. So I just came up this bridge, but there's nothing here. So I will probably waste one of my pictures for this shot because I'm not sure. I think it's kind of interesting looking, but we'll see. So you can judge for yourself if that was worth it or not. I'm not entirely sure. I think it looks kind of cool, but when you think about it, it's the canal where the toilet water goes through. Sewage. That's the word. Sewage flows through. That might not be the most beautiful picture in the world, but who cares? So I've decided my last picture here will be this area. It's right at the other side of the car park. I just have to watch out that I'm not getting run over by any other cars. So I'm choosing a vertical composition, f11, like all pictures before. I'll take the shot now. Oh. So as you might have heard, I accidentally did 2, but I still have 5 photos left for my last location, which was the plan all along. So I'm just gonna keep both of them. Yeah. And so it's onwards now to the next location. So yeah, that was the second location. I actually found a lot more than I thought. So we just arrived at the third and final location, which is Borbeck Palace, which you can see here. And I already set up my shot. I used this wall here, which is convenient. I don't know, reflects. Yeah, it's f11. 1/200th of a second, ISO 160, and I'll take the shot right now. So that's the first. Let's see if we can get any more here. So I just found my second shot of this location, and it will be a close-up of this interesting pink leaves. Yeah. So turning the camera on helps a lot if you do this kind of stuff. It's not really a macro shot. Yeah, I will use the narrowest aperture that's possible with this lens. I will go at 14mm and f3.5, which gives me a shutter speed of 1/500th, which should freeze any motion that's in the wind, in the leaves. And ISO still at 160. So here goes. I think that's an interesting shot. So let's move on and find another. So I just found my third shot, which will be the backside of the palace. So let's take the shot. And that's number 3. So even though I still have 2 shots left, I think I'm gonna call it quits because there's nothing much more worthy of taking pictures of here. But actually I learned a lot today. I think of the 13 shots I got, there might be 2 or 3 that are actually good, which is a lot more than the usually 2 or 3 that are good that I get when I take around 200 shots. So taking the time to really explore the scene first and then take a shot once you've found actually something interesting, that is a trait that I will try to work more into my work. But I won't go out with 1200, but I won't go out with 512 megabyte cards anymore. So I'll see you next time.